This weekend is the 75th anniversary of the Camp Landing Joint Training Center, and the Florida National Guard is paying tribute in a really special way. There's going to be a ceremony in honor of Lieutenant General Albert H. Blanding. Now, joining me now to tell us about this weekend's celebrations, Gregory Parsons and Colonel Dwayne Jarriel. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. You know, if I could start with you, Gregory, because as we were just chatting, in fact, during the break, I don't know that there's a whole lot of people who realize that Camp Landing is open to the public. We tend to think that it's mostly just military or maybe police officers going there to train, but there's a museum that really gives you the history of Camp Landing. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the museum, we're housed in one of the old original buildings left from World War II, and we're right at the main gate, so the public can get access to the museum and come in and see the rich history that Camp Landing has. What can you, so where did this start in terms of naming it specifically after, he was a Lieutenant General, Albert Blanding? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, General Blanding was a World War I veteran, commanded an infantry unit in France in World War I, and then he was chief of the National Guard Bureau from 1936 to 1940. He retired in 1940 just before World War II started, so when they built Camp Blanding, the Guard asked that it be named for General Blanding, and that's where we got our name. So what's planned then this weekend?
So this weekend we have planned actually a ceremony for in honor of him, and the anniversary of 75th being named Camp Blanding after General Blanding. And so our events start at 9 o'clock on tomorrow morning, and it is open to the public. If you'll just arrive at the front gate, you'll be directed where to go. We have some dignitaries coming in honor of him as well. We'll hopefully have some previous veterans from World War II that actually came through the training center during that time, as well as a German POW that was also stationed there towards the end of the war.
Is this an event specifically for maybe veterans, or would families, even with maybe younger children, and you're trying to kind of teach them the history, would they be interested as well?
Oh, absolutely. We encourage all to come, especially those in our local community, and to learn more about the history of World War II specifically, but more so the other conflicts that the National Guard have been involved in since World War II on up to today's conflicts. So we highly encourage you to encourage the public to bring them out and participate with us, and it'll be a good time. The museum will be open. The Memorial Park outside will also be open, and there'll be over 60 displays, static displays that'll be available for them to see.
It's such a nice large area that if you do have some kids that are a little younger, you can kind of let them run a little bit, you know, get a little exercise, and hopefully it'll be a nice, pretty day, certainly.
Absolutely.
And Gregory, just very quickly, because some people may not be, you know, aware, I mean, Germans were held at Camp Landing.
Yes, ma'am. There are about 1,200 German prisoners housed at Blanding, and this weekend we'll actually have one of those former prisoners there as a guest and to speak to the public when they come out about his experiences.
Gregory, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it, Colonel. Good luck this weekend, without a doubt. Do appreciate it. So again, the Florida National Guard is celebrating the 75th anniversary of Camp Landing. It's tomorrow. The ceremony begins at 9 a.m., as you heard the Colonel mention, at the Camp Landing Museum and Memorial Gardens. The address is on your screen. It's 5629 State Road 16 West. That's in Stark, by the way. Free to the public, or is there a charge?
Free to the public.
Free to the public. We'll be right back.